Institutional sexism. The undercover police officers we had the misfortune to welcome into our lives were probably misogynists. But there's more to it than that. Our experience isn't simply about individual misogynists with a hatred of women. It's about institutional sexism in one of the country's most powerful institutions, the police. Sexism runs through society like Brighton Rock. It's a combination of prejudice against women plus the power men have to act on that prejudice. If we explain away this scandal by blaming it on individual misogynistic men, we fundamentally misunderstand how the institutional sexism functions. Power is central. The power of the police force, the power of the institution, the power of the hierarchy. A system dominated by macho men. Oh, but there's us gabbing on again. Boys will be boys, we know that. I mean, women like us, lefty birds, you know what we're like. After all, we offered it up on a plate to the lads, didn't we? It would have been rude to have refused with a nod and a wink and leave it out of the files. The perks of the job are too good to resist. You're only human after all. Or maybe not. It's time you listen to the women. We're not there to shore up your fake identity. We do not exist to give credibility to your legend. We are not your props to validate your authenticity. We had our own lives that you entered and turned upside down. And then you left without a word. You relied on our friends and family to pick up the pieces. You knew that everyone would tell us that they're not worth it. We all know what men are like. They don't want to feel trapped. They have trouble with commitment. Honestly, love, you have to forget and you have to move on. You use society's low expectations of men's behaviour towards women as further cover for your operational needs. But that wasn't all. Our officers, turns out, were married. They had to be. A recruitment necessity, apparently. Give them no reason to stray, yet they did. Adding their wives and families to the long list of victims of institutional sexism. This cannot continue. This must not happen again. Intimate sexual relationships are not a legitimate tactic to infiltrate your target group. Remember, just say no.